Eat your heart out, the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. Puss in Boots got it right for ya. Puss in Boots sets to find the mystical last wish for the wishing star to restore his 9 lives that he lost while escaping his new enemies, who plan to hunt them down with the help of Kitty Softpaws and Perito. And just a heads up, guys, before I go over to my thoughts on this new Shrek via Puss in Boots movie, as a person who remembers watching Shrek related media at home, I've never seen a Shrek related movie in theaters before, even if it focuses on another character from the franchise, for example, Puss in Boots. Well, guess what? All of that has changed. So let's go. So, a few hours ago, I just saw DreamWorks' Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is DreamWorks' recent animated movie after the bad guys, at my local AMC theater, and what do I think of it? Wow! This movie is the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild done right. This movie is spectacularly intense. Now, let me tell you my reasons why DreamWorks' Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is awesome. First off, like the bad guys and many more movies with stylized animation, the animation is amazing. I still really adore the 3D mixed with 2D animation style in this movie with a fairy tale twist. Combine Shrek's animation and Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse's animation, you get this artistic animation style. Two, unlike the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild, this movie focuses on the main character and the supporting characters perfectly. And as for the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild, it failed to do so because that movie focused on the supporting characters, Crash and Eddie, instead of the main character, Buck Wild. You'll probably see where I'm going with it. Three, it's really, really great to see Puss in Boots, or technically the whole Shrek franchise once again in the big screen after more than 10 years. Four, the premise for this movie is really entertaining, but in a very mature way. And when the whole movie progresses, it gets really suspenseful. Five, the voice acting is still really top notch, especially Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots, Salma Hayek as Katie Softpaws, and many more. Six, Puss in Boots' character development is great and very well executed, and it's also really touching. Seven, even if it's a really dark and intenseful movie, in my view, there's also many comedic jokes here and there, especially when some near swear words or adult jokes in this movie. Though it's obviously not the first time the Shrek franchise has made those types of jokes, but yeah. 8. The villains in this movie are very likable and intimidating. The best villain of this whole entire movie, in my opinion, has got to be Death the Wolf. Like, he's so ominous yet unsettlingly amazing. 9. An insane third act, which is the final battle in this movie. And last but not least, 10. Really great soundtrack. Shout out to Hedor Pereira for putting a lot of effort for composing the music in this movie. Now, before I wrap up my review for this movie, do I have any criticisms for this movie? I gotta be honest with all of you. I don't have any significant criticisms with this movie for how dang good this movie is. So you know what? I think I'm gonna let this review slide. So yeah. Overall, everyone, DreamWorks Animation has done it again with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. It's just as amazing as the bad guys, which I love the bad guys so much. They released like two awesome films in 2022, The Bad Guys and this. I love this movie. I highly recommend this movie to you all. This movie is a huge, 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 huge L plus ratio to the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. Sorry if I made a random Twitter joke, but yeah, I love this movie a lot. Then I'm gonna have to place this movie as my fourth spot for my favorite movies of 2022, behind Avatar: The Way of Water, The Bad Guys, another animated movie made by DreamWorks Animation, and Disney Pixar's Lightyear. So without further ado, let's get into my rating. I give Puss in Boots: The Last Wish a 9.5 out of 10. So yeah, everyone, this concludes my review on DreamWorks' Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Thank you guys so much for watching this first review of 2023. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios! Note, I made a reference because Puss in Boots also speaks Spanish. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.